What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. If you're new, I'm Dilrod96. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not, and you found your way back, thank you for joining again. If you're not following, don't forget to hit the follow button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. Stay up to date with all the new content. We're going to go over the matches today in the CDL. Starting off the day, the Riyadh Falcons lose a close one, 2-3 to G2 Minnesota. I did actually predict this one, so little bounce back from my Friday 0-3 in the pick'ems. But overview, we have Celium going +9, Exnid -10, Kismet a big -23, Pred +15 in the series. Then we go over to G2 Estriel -14. Had a pretty slow day overall in my opinion, but hey, his teammates were able to put it all together. Crimp big +13 on the day. Mamba -10. I still stand beside my comment that they could still upgrade at this very moment from the Challengers League. And then Skies with a big +20. We're not going to go all the way through all the different highlights, but we will watch one or two. So map 1, hardpoint on Scar. The Falcons are able to take this one. Oh, pause. Wow, the quality there is awful. Let's turn that back. It's on auto. There we go.
Mambo wins a real big one. Now the rotation through mid. A couple of gun battles on the fly. Making a run. Skies from the head. He gets two. What a trade. Only man up right now is going to be for the Falcons on time. Estriel, mute field. Sneak across if you can, mate. Here we go. The final battle of Scar with a minute on the game clock.
And look at how distant Celium is on the mini-map. That means his teammates might get overwhelmed, but he wins the big gunfight. He's there to fill for the reinforcements. Crank needs to be on this time.
He's desperately trying to find it. Gets it. Steals the time back. Steals the time back with a few seconds to spare here. Falcons on the contest. He has to get back in there. No! They've thrown bodies at time. And Falcons win it. Big roar from...
So right there, we will pull back and look at the mini map here for just a second. Let's go back to whenever they kill Pred off of the time. Well, if I can find it a little bit further. Okay. So right, Pred's dead here. Okay. So we have 4-2-3. So Crimp, Skies, Mamba on the right side of the map here. Then we have, I'm gonna guess that's 5, 8, and then 7. I can't really see the 8, but you guys get the picture. Pred dead, number 6 is dead. So Crimp is on the time at the moment, 228 to 244. The Riyadh Falcons only need 6 more points to win this hard point. And G2 has to play perfect hard point at this point, at this moment in the match. So we're gonna watch it. So Crimp kills Pred, Exnid kills Mamba right here behind the boxes here on this corner. Celium kills Crimp with a pistol, Estriel Exnid. Kismet kills Estriel. Pred kills Skies. So right there, let's get this last kill. A lot of this is nobody was reinforcing for. So if you're in your comp games, once again, I'm not a pro coach, I'm just a regular guy, but this goes for even the lower level lobbies. You can't have your teammates back here playing this safe angle with their ARs. Yeah, Mamba's coming off spawn. Skies is also coming off spawn. He's right here. But if you guys aren't winning that trade battle, you just have to keep flooding that, or you're not going to win. So that's map 1's highlight. Really nothing too big I want to watch in the search and destroy. So that's map 1. Celium +6, Pred +7. Kismet with a little bit of a slow start, but not bad. Map 2, search and destroy 1-6, G2. They look really good on the raid search and destroy, so that's in their bag. I'd keep that in the rotation for them. Map 3, a dominant 5-0 Scar overload. It was pretty dominant. We're not going to watch this. But they were able just to push up and hold the spawn and just relay well. That's all we can say there. Map 4, G2 with a pretty demanding win, 250 to 134 over the Riyadh Falcons. Estriel, 0.73 though on Colossus. Estriel's supposed to be one of those SMGs that's going to show up to these small maps like this, and luckily his teammates were absolutely frying. A little bit of a slow map today for Estriel though. And then in a map 5, G2 clutch up 6-3. I say clutch up, it really didn't look that impressive. Crimp was just getting tons of first bloods. I believe he tied the first blood record in this game here with a 2.0 KD. Moving on, we will move to the second match of the day. The Toronto Koi take down the Miami Heretics 3-0 DoorDash. I did not predict this. I had Miami Heretics winning this. I believe I had it as a 3-2. I mean, I'm happy to see Kips, putting this team on his back, because this team looked awful before they picked up Kips, and now they're looking like a contending team. Are they as good as the Gentlemates or the Optics of the league? Who knows? Only time can tell, but they're only getting better and better from here. Insight with a positive series on the day. CleanX with a 0.89, -7. Joey D and Kips plus 11 on the day. For the Heretics, almost a red carpet. Metals 0.58, -26. Sadly, Metals is just going to have the series. That's part of having Metals on a team. He's going to have the 0.58 days, and then he's going to have the 1.4 days. So you take the good with the bad. Rancor 0.95. Super a 1.35. Super was going crazy in the search and destroy. Just wasn't able to put together. Trakes with a 0.85, -9. I don't believe there's really anything we want to watch here. We can watch the Joey D 3-piece, but that's really about it. It's right here, 240 plus to 179. I still think Trakes is nasty, regardless of what this shows. Joey D with 3, Kips with the 4th. They go 4 dead. So that's map 1. Here's a map 1 stats. Kips plus 10. Metals with the -15. So it's hard to win a hard point whenever you're not getting kills. 0.48. It's going to make it hard on your teammates. Map 2, we go to the Den. Search and destroy. 6-4. KOI pulling out the victory. Super was going crazy with the sniper today. No one else could really get it going. Trakes with a 0.29. Metals with a 0.57. The routes just weren't working whenever they were trying to just headbutt it in. They were just getting picked out. Kips 1.5. Oh, the snipe's pretty sick. We're gonna watch it. We'll watch this. And right here, Super's just playing an off angle, so he gets that first pick. A lot of the times, that sniper's gonna look mid. They're not gonna expect him to just keep holding that angle, watching that outer ledge, and they're not expecting it. They're not ready for it, and he's able to get 3 here. Boom. Another 3K for Super. Looking good in the fantasy for me. Appreciate you, Super. Sadly, no map win so far. Then we go to map 4, the Den Overload 4-2 KOI. Wrap up the Heretics. Insight with a pretty good series here. And everyone's like, oh, Kips went negative. This was still a good series. 3,000 damage in the map. 3,000 damage. The most in the lobby. So, hey, he's doing his job. Whenever your SMGs are cleaning up those kills, that damage is important. I don't especially remember this map. It wasn't super notable, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. I don't think either of these teams need to do anything. I think Miami probably got caught sleeping a little bit. I think we're back. I think they're back and forth with the Heretics. So KOI, Miami, KOI. So next time it's Heretics' turn. So let's go. Vamos Heretics. Going to the third match of the day, we have the Vancouver Surge getting rolled by the Carolina Royal Ravens. It was about time we saw the Carolina Royal Ravens play well online. Last year we had Gwinternet, and we have not had that issue this season. Everyone overall from the Vancouver Surge, red carpet, Abe, -18, which surprisingly, I hate to say this, is not his worst recent series. Gwyn with a -6.89 on the day. Lunars 0.79, slowed down from some of his recent series. And then TJ Halley with a 0.5, a -26, really letting down his team today. And then a green carpet from the Carolina Royal or green carpet, yeah. We can go with a green carpet. We'll go with a green wall, how about that? Go Optic Texas. Lurk with the MVP, 1.38 hardpoint KD, 0.83 S&D KD, and a 1.79 overload KD. Looking at the first map, 250 to 186 on the Blackheart. I would expect Carolina to like this map, but Vancouver also has Gwyn, Abe, and TJ Halley. They have the capability to run the 3 subs. I feel like I saw a lot of M15s out today, even on the Blackhearts. I'm not going to watch any of the... We got Tej with a 5-0 start. That's great, but you ended the map 0.69. You have Nero with a 6 spree. Nero went big today, +6 map 1. And then the Ravens won the map. Okie dokie. We'll go map 2. We have Den, Search and Destroy. The Vancouver Surge lose 6-2. I feel like Abel's actually playing good this map. I feel like he was doing his best. And then TJ Halley, the veteran, the S&D master for the team, just was caught sleeping. So you're going to have those series. Craze 2.25 +5 in the map 2. And Exceed with the Sniper 1.8 +4 was dictating the Den Search and Destroy today. And then to wrap up the series, we go to Exposure Overload. And this was just hard to watch. Exceed finally looked good in a respawn again. Lurks just running around the map, piecing everyone up, just cutting up the team. And the first half was significantly more close, and then the second half rolled around, and Carolina just put the pedal down. Good to see the Carolina Royal Ravens bounce back with a pretty dominant victory. Even though this is probably a bottom 2, bottom 3 team, it's still just good to see that they can win distinctly from the bottom teams. And then we're going to the last series of the day. Optic Texas versus the LA Thieves. Optic Texas take it in a map 4, 3-1 to start the series. Almost everyone, we'll just start overview. Almost everyone negative from the LA Thieves except for Hydro with an even 1.0. On the side of Optic Texas, Dashy +18 throughout the series. Hook +11. Mercules with a tough first map. -12 throughout the series. And then Shotzi +21. Surely Dashy or Shotzi's the MVP. Shotzi, of course. Okay. Dashy had a crazy series. I know that their numbers are similar, but Dashy was playing the lights out today. And that's a good part of having a team like this. Mercules has an off day. Hey, Dashy and Shotzi can pick up the slack. Let's look at this map 1. Map 1, here's a scorecard. Really close ending here. I mean, LA Thieves look good. I thought, hey, this is going to be a good series. I think it's probably just the Den hardpoint. I think they're just good at Den hardpoint. And Optic Texas isn't their best. We'll go with the Scar hardpoint for Optic Texas. But they were able to keep it mixy, pretty close in the stat line overall. We're not going to watch any clips from this. Search and Destroy 6-2. Optic Texas. Pretty dominant series from Hook. I'd love to see it. Hook's been kind of struggling a little bit in Search and Destroy. But to see him come out against this top team and play well with a 3.0 KD. Once again, he's not going to drop a 3.0 all the time, but when he does, the green wall is going to appreciate it. Neum and Scrap, the ARs on LA were just struggling. I feel like Scrap was kind of throwing his life away today, especially over towards Dirt. He would push out a little too far, try to retreat, and just getting caught. Bad timings. Hate to see it for Scrap. Hopefully he'll be able to bounce back. which I'm sure he will not have any issue with that. Once again, online COD, we'll see what happens at LAN whenever it comes to LA and Optic. Map 3, Den Overload. Optic, Texas 4, LA Thieves 2. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep. I was actually cuddling my daughter as this series was happening. Pretty sure I fell asleep during this map. But it looks like Dashy went nuts. Plus 11 with 1 goal. So I'm not going to comment too much on it because I was asleep. But hey, you can go back and watch it if you really want. And then map 4, we go to the Colossus Hardpoint. 250 to 173 Optic, Texas. Wrap up the Saturday matches. Dashy +8, Hook +9, Shotzi +14. Mercury's a little slow with a -4, but hey, that's the boys. We appreciate it. Green Wall. LA Thieves, Abizi with a -5, Hydra going even, Neum -8, and Scrap -14. Very uncharacteristic of Scrap, so do not expect this to be the norm. Once again, Scrap is going to be a positive player 98% of the time, and I'm not an LA Thieves fan. I'm not trying to glaze him up. It's just the facts. Scrap did not have a great day, and he is going to come back with a vengeance. So I don't know who the LA Thieves play next, but GG's to them. So that is the matches and the recap for Saturday. Don't forget, if you aren't following, hit the follow button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button to stay up to date on all the new content. We will be following up the matches tomorrow, and then expect a new video out on Friday. Probably not Call of Duty related, although we did just hit platinum in ranked. Finally got out of the gold elo cage, so we may post something. We'll see. But you guys take it easy, stay frosty, and have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.